Gemini. Shell's here with Naked Soul Tarot. Welcome to 2026. I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of January. I hope you guys enjoyed the holidays for those of you who celebrate and made wonderful memories. Let's see what 2026 has in store for you for this month. And thank you for joining my channel. And for those of you who are new and not familiar, I use music often in my readings as a way to channel in the energies of what is to be expected or what is coming. And your song is, I'm not sure the artist, but as I I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It is who I am. So it sounds like you guys are doing maybe a transformation. Starting over. Are we reinventing our image, our career path, taking a swift change in direction? Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting reinvention, ingenuity, creativity, and transformation overall. Gemini, the twin sign. And you're committing to something or someone for sure. The Hierophant popped out here. We got Justice. You are reinventing yourself. You're creating balance in a life where you felt there was injustice, or a path, or a career, or people. May have been dealing with a King of Swords. Or you may have a King of Swords in your life, a boss or someone. And then also getting that Five of Swords, so feeling like it's time to move on. You have the Queen of Wands, so there's some fire energy coming through. And the King of Wands, so you both have King and Queen back to back. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy here when the two royals come out together, masculine and feminine. And yeah, Seven of Swords. You're definitely moving away from something. You are moving on, away. You're looking to celebrate a victory and change. Oh, glorious, glorious. I really feel like you've overcome something and you found a way to change something that was hard to handle, hard to deal with, and make it into a victory. You brought justice to your own injustice. Page of Swords. You stood in your truth and you delivered your own judgment for your own victory. You advocated for yourself. You spoke your truth. And now you're creating a new beginning. All within the perimeter of things that make you happy. King of Pentacles. You're creating wealth too. You're creating definite stability. I'm definitely hearing stability. And it's making you feel like the song, Glorious. It's making you feel like everything you thought was impossible is possible. And not only that, but I feel like with all this fire here, you have found something you are passionate about. And you are looking back like, I'll never feel that way again. I'll never, ever commit to something or agree to something unjust or makes me feel less than I deserve. Okay? Riding away on your seat, away from the past. Six of Wands. Carrying yourself high and feeling glorious. See how the music always resonates with the reading? It just blows my mind every time. Let's see. What is Gemini passionate about, or who? The Moon. Realizing your truths, your power, taking back something that was taken from you, your confidence. You're taking back your confidence. You found your confidence again in both your appearance transformation, your career path transformation. You're speaking your truth more. You're holding your ground, which is in turn, the universe is rewarding you with opportunity. It's not easy. It's not easy to speak in certain situations and circumstances, and it takes courage and strength. I'm surprised the Strength card did not come out, but in the matters of the heart here, I do see that you could have been in a relationship and recently separated or divorced, justice, legal system, judgment made, which also brought you back money. There was a lot of things being taken from you, and you healed from it. You stood on your motivation and desire to recover. Okay. Five of Swords. You really found something you're passionate about, you're excited about, you want to share it with the world. Maybe you're starting a channel as a reader. Maybe you're looking into tarot and astrology. Maybe this is something that has sparked interest for you, because I am seeing a lot of stars here. So maybe the stars are also aligning to make sure that you have the utmost opportunity. Look at all the stars in the background. It's just, I've been drawn to like pay attention to all the stars and the fire in all of the cups. So you could also be dealing with, incorporating with, or have Sun in your chart. Leo, Sag, or Leo, Aries, or Sag. Be the fire, Sun and rising, or Venus. But your rising would be like your action. Take to action. And that one fell out. Let's see what it was. Gemini, Seven of Pentacles. You are growing your success, your wealth. You're working towards this Ace of Pentacles. And I think that the universe, that could be what's here. That's what I'm feeling. Like it's something to remind me about the universe, the moon, the stars. Maybe you guys feel most comfortable and most connected to the universe under the stars, or you enjoy the stars, or you read on or enjoy galaxy, like, you know, the little lights, the galaxy lights, and it brings you peace and clarity. Maybe some of you are creating some sort of star or galaxy pendants, charms, Etsy channels. There's definitely something here that's significant with sun, moon, and stars. And that's why I said astrology channel or starting your own tarot channel. It's definitely something creative. Oop, I had a card fall out here. Let's see what it is. Chariot. Oop, sorry. Dang, left tape. Chariot. The Chariot. Movement. And death. Death to an old situation. No more hiding. No more lack. Gemini does not have time for that. Okay, they are moving on and keeping things fluid like the sun, moon, and stars. So everywhere that you go, Gemini will be there. Glorious, glorious. I really feel like some of you are creating something that's going to be explosive, viral, sensational. Maybe you're writing a book. Are you writing a book? I'm not getting too much into relationship outside of maybe divorcing because of the justice and the judgment, Hierophant, which is commitment. But because justice and judgment came out after Hierophant, it's likely that you guys are separating. You're separating from something. You had death to something. You're moving on from something. We have plenty of action cards that speak on moving away from something. However, you could be moving away from something to move into something that's glorious and new and passionate and beautiful. Whatever it is that you are creating, gem, it is a true gem. It is something unique. It is something the world will pay attention to. You are going to call in exactly the right-minded people that you need to call in, that are going to appreciate what you've created and appreciate what you have to say. Because there are some cards here talking about confidence and speak, vocalization. Blue is the vocal chakra, or voice box chakra, and building stability and being victorious and guiding light. You guys are going to be influencers. Are you influencing? Sun, moon, stars. That could also be podcasts. That could also be music. It's definitely something in the arts. It's something creative. It's something that you're working on. That's really beautiful and brings people joy. It makes them feel really happy, which in turn gives you a passionate feeling, a motivational feeling. See these couple here, divine masculine and feminine energies. Okay, take it as it resonates. Are very passionate. They are looking back at each other like, wow, look at that fire. And it's funny because the Chariot is looking up to Justice and the King of Swords, who also is very articulated and speaks his truth, holds his ground, which is you showing up in your reading as a air sign, and again as a page. Okay, so it's like you came in strong, you said what you needed to say, and then you stood back like, yeah, I said that, I did that, I created that. And then we have the Five of Swords here too. Also, again, confidence. Look at the way he's holding his sword. Look at the way his stance. Yes, I did that. I won that. I handled that. King and Queen of Wands here. Also, confidence. This board screams confidence. I really think you guys are doing some sort of influencing work. That could be in the community, that could be online. I do feel like whatever it is that's influencing, it brings you victory in both feeling rewarded, feeling like you are bringing justice to a situation, or justice can be brought by teaching something, by inspiring something. It can also be brought in by just speaking on what you know to be true for you, and it may be relatable for others. That's another form, bringing in a form of justice for someone, because what maybe is questionable to another person, hearing it from someone else then makes them feel like they can relate. It's valid. The way they felt is valid. And so it brings peace, which also brings in justice. And then we also have you here on the board, Queen of Swords, standing firm. We have, oh my gosh, we have two sets of King and Queen and exactly the same suit. I didn't realize that until now. King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I'll be damned. Look at that. You're bringing utter balance to a situation too. Whatever you're leaving behind was long, tedious, drawn out. It needed to end a long time ago. But for whatever reason, it wasn't until now that it was divinely orchestrated between the sun, moon, and stars that it would happen now. 2026, beginning of January, you're getting the transformation that you've been working towards, hoping for, wanting to have happen. And the confidence from this transformation is explosive. So congratulations, Gemini. You are building a solid empire of both love, wealth, passion, confidence, and just overall a glorious feeling. Yes. Let's see what the outcome is going to be for the end of January. And this is just January. How exciting. Who knows what next month is going to bring. Page of Cups. So there could be love on the board because we got these two divine masculine and divine feminine cards here. One in your sign and one in fire. And you got this Page of Cups here. Maybe as you start working and focusing and not paying attention to any kind of relationship, I don't think a lot of you have really been putting into one, or, you know, if you were in one, you weren't really, it felt like you were still alone, or feel still, you know, just felt like single but together. I don't know, that's what I'm getting. Single but together. And you're leaving all of that behind. I'm really getting that this is more career and past healing. So if the relationship was pertaining to your past, then you've healed that. There is some sort of relationship or commitment to something that you felt burdened by for a long time, years. I'm going to say 3 to 4 years, maybe 5. And you're finally standing in your truth and feeling like you have the power now to change it. It's taken you a while to work through those emotions, and that takes time and that takes strength. So I am proud of you, Gemini, because that takes dedication. That's commitment to yourself. And that could also be the Hierophant here. But whatever influencing or uplifting or whatever you're doing to bring in a form of justice and a sense of movement in a positive way for yourself, which will in turn help others, sun, moon, and stars, it's here. You're going to be victorious in it. It's going to bring you stability that you never thought you'd ever have. This pentacle's in front of this moon, and that's a full moon. And this pentacle in front of this full moon with this spread and all of these indicators here let me know that you're going to be making more money than you ever thought possible. And it could even be with Leo, because, you know, I'm saying go check out Leo's reading, but Leo's, you know, potential to be a billionaire, millionaire or something. So congratulations again, because everything you worked for, it's about to pay out big, 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 big. And whatever you're building, creating, and sharing, I'm happy for you, and I'm glad you finally found your confidence, your passion, and you're shining through like the sun. You're lighting up everything that comes in your path like the sun does to the universe. And that's a beautiful thing. Let me pull you an angel card before we wrap it up. This is for Gemini. Gemini, 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 2026. Sorry, the cards are really big for my hands. I feel glorious. The Emperor. Wow, wow, wow. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. What did I say? Whatever you're building is so amazing. And this is a 4, Archangel Michael. He's bringing in stability. He's bringing in structure. And you've already been disciplined to get here. So you've done all the hard work. Now you just get to enjoy creating and having fun doing what you love to do. Congratulations, Gemini. What a wonderful start to 2026. And I'm so happy that I was able to channel this reading in for you and deliver the messages that were delivered. Beautiful, beautiful reading. And I'm also hearing something too before we go to let you know something about rubies. I don't know if you've inherited them, you recently bought them, they were gifted to you, but something about rubies is your lucky, lucky stone. I know it's not your birthstone, but I would suggest that while you're creating, get you a ruby necklace or a ruby ring or a ruby raw stone and just keep that with you. All right, until next time, stay blessed and always one love. Bye, Gemini.